So until anybody shows up, we will see who shows up, but we will start sewing. So for anybody watching the playback, I'm Laura. I forgot, maybe not everybody knows who I am, but I am Laura, and I am recreating Hyunjin's outfit from Red Lights by Stray Kids. And I did not get any work done between last week and this week. So I am going to sew this collar on. This is the jacket. It's kind of washed out. So I'm going to sew this collar on and then sew the front pieces on and see what the collar looks like. Hello, is that Grace? I'm just chatting to myself right now. Well, now I'm chatting to you, whoever you are. So, yeah, so I'm just going to get started sewing, and you're gone anyway, so that's good. All right. So what you do is you sew from circle to circle. For anybody watching the playback, I hope you had a good week. I had a busy week. It was very busy. I'm trying to figure out where the dot is for me to sew from. And I think I'm going to put on music unless people start chatting, because there you are. Hi. I'm glad you're here. You're busy too. Are you okay to stay today? Are you ready to work on some sewing? Where's my we need to give Erin all of our support right now because she's doing her last probably half hour to hour of her marathon. So I told her we would pool all of our good energy for her to give her a very quick and healthy, like strong finish. Hi, Lynn. How are you today? I'm glad to see you too. Oh, okay. That's good. I was just going to talk to myself. Nobody else showed up. I've decided I have a different mindset. Oh, I can't sew until I put some thread on the sewing machine. I've decided to change my mindset on this live stream stuff. And I just need some thread. Just a sec. I got new jeans. I'm like tangent, but trying to find a color I won't probably ever use. I got new jeans yesterday, and they were the smallest jeans I've gotten in years. And yeah, I'm so excited. So apparently having to exercise to keep your mental health has other benefits as well. I haven't been a size 10 since I think before I gave birth to Spencer. So that was what, almost 20 years, 19 years ago. 19 years next week? No, 2 weeks from now. He was born a couple of days after Christmas. So, yes, thank you. I felt so good. I was like, wow. Oh, this is on backwards. So, what are you, see, we took care of Erin, and we'll send positive vibes to Michelle. And what have you guys been up to this week? Let's talk about our everyday magic, because my everyday magic is music, obviously, but there's like so much, like this whole week has just been filled with music, and both my kids and then Stray Kids released their new album, and oh my gosh, it's wonderful. So I want to talk about all of that, but in a little bit. And Spencer is texting me, and it's like, dude, you gotta, he texted me, thank you. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. But what have you guys been up to? I want to see what you are doing and how you've been, and before I start, because this is probably going to be a long Stray Kids fangirl session. So just so you know. I really, really like the new album. I forgot to do jumping jacks, so I'm like shaky. That's how you get rid of stress before performing, um, which, you know, for me, live streaming is a performance. And I learned that if I do some jumping jacks, it takes all of that adrenaline that I'm like feeling because, you know, my body doesn't know that I'm not going to die. even if even if things go poorly, I'm still not going to die. So it helps to get rid of that. But anyway, okay. So Lynn had the Christmas concert. Really? Well, congratulations. How did that go? Was it really good? Oh, and Christmas orchestra tonight? Well, yay for you. I'm so, I love that you can play music and that's part of your life, like playing the music. And Grace had, oh, yeah. Oh, you did a ceramic? What was the ceramic? What was your ceramic? All right. Let's see here. So I was just trying to figure out where to unpin in order to do the tuck, sew the collar on. Oh my gosh, I cannot find anything. There it is, just a sec. Sorry. Okay, well, while you guys are responding, because I know the chat is slow, well, maybe you don't need to respond. I mean, like if you're getting started on stuff and you just want to listen, I'm ready to start talking. So oh, you get it back. Oh, a cupcake. Are you gonna what are you gonna do with the cupcake? Like, is it a decoration or like how do you use it? Um Yeah, I know the feeling. This week was crazy because I was like sewing and working and trying to get and going to music things, and I wish I could just sew and go to music things and not do that other part that, you know, keeps me sewing and being able to do other things. But that's okay. Maybe someday. Excuse me. So, okay. So I will tell you, first of all, I think if you saw the video, you saw the jazz, that Blake's jazz. And then he went on Friday, went to McCook. Oh, well, that's cool, Grace. It's a box with for notions. That's a good idea. Be a cute addition to the sewing room. I need a drink. I'm sorry. Just that. Stress. Well, and the air is super dry here because I don't know, it's winter. Okay. Into the fire that you can go to groups and paint things like that. We had something like that, well, in Cheyenne before I left, but I never went. I would have liked to have. My mom used to do ceramics when I was young, and she would do that. So anyway, so I was around that, and it was I don't know, happy memories, I guess. But so I don't know. I'm reading. Sorry about that. So Blake's jazz was cool, and Mr. Stelling is the person who did the solo. If you heard the solo, he had well, I have a video on the 27th. I'm glad to hear yours isn't going to be done because I'm not sure mine's going to be done. I'm okay with moving it, but could we do it maybe like before or after the 27th? Yeah. And I'm okay to change just if we could do it on a different day than the 27th because I'm doing a collaboration with somebody else that we're releasing on the 27th for. So, yeah. But any other time, any other day would be great. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could. Let me talk to my collaboration person and I will let you know. Maybe we can just flop because I have that done already. So we could maybe do that video on the 20th and we could do Discovering Denim on the 27th. Let me find out and I'll let you know in WhatsApp. So, okay. Um, then Spencer's Everyday Magic. Well, Mr. Stelling, he's the soloist. He's just amazing. So anyway, so I enjoyed that a lot. They were really good. I just put a couple of songs, but I like videoed all of them and then had to delete them because my phone has no storage. Because yeah, but then Stray Kids released their album on Thursday night. I can't remember. It's all kind of blended together this week. But so, and I will get to that in a minute. But then no, Friday, I took the day off and went to Lincoln, and um, Spencer had his Global Arts Academy performance on the afternoon, and then he had the UNL performance in the evening, and it was just really neat. And so I'm going to take he did Irish folk songs for his cello, so I'm going to take those and put them at the end of maybe this video, whatever video we do this weekend. I'll put it there because it was really really neat. And all the global arts people were like, wow, you can really play that cello. So I think they were surprised. There was a dance. One of the people are from Las Vegas, and he choreographed a dance, and it was so powerful. I'm washed out, and I don't know why. I think the sun brightened up just a sec. It was so powerful that it's okay, Grace. Really, it's okay. Let me just talk to the other person and we'll figure something out. It's okay, seriously, because I've been stressing about getting mine done. I don't even have it cut out. So don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. It'll be good. So but it was so powerful. I've not been watching a dance and like I've been moved to tears. I mean, like I was moved to tears. And I get moved to tears pretty easily. But it was just really really something. And what the heck? Why? What on the earth? Okay, I am not getting work done. That's already sewn. So what am I sewing? Jeez. Okay. Hello to whoever else is out there. If you want to jump in, I'm going to talk about the new album if you're a Stray Kids fan. If you're a sewist, just let us know and we can talk about sewing. I'm having problems because I had this pinned. It's a collar. I've never done it before. I didn't have time to research before. I started my live stream today because it's been that kind of a week. Do you guys ever have that kind of a week? And so, yeah. But it was a very powerful dance. My son's, okay, I'm not even going there. Very powerful dance. There was one of the ladies, girls, women, is from Nepal. So she did a Bodhi something. I can't remember the last name. I want to say Pharma, and I know that's not right. It was really, really cool. The costuming was really neat. And then there was another that was really one of the ladies, girls, I'm old. They were from Vietnam and so sweet. And they did graphic design. And so that was really neat to see. It was just really cool to see all the different performances. Let me think. Was there anything else? Nobody's saying. So then, and then the symphony was just good. So I put that on Instagram if you guys seen that. And then, so then there's Stray Kids. And so I think you guys saw, okay, wait, I gotta sew. Well, maybe I won't. Okay, I'm gonna just. So the reason why I'm going to start doing reaction videos, and this all kind of goes together. I like thinking about stuff while I'm doing everything else in my life. And so I try to think about what I'm going to talk about here. But the reason why I'm going to do reaction videos with Blake is because you guys know that I did not want to. I don't incorporate Stray Kids content into my videos as far as today because I just didn't. I didn't want to. I did. I felt like I might be using their content for my own benefit, and I didn't want to do that. But on Wednesday or Tuesday, they had the intro for. I think it's going to be fun. So they had the intro where they kind of interview everybody and they talk about the different songs that are on there. And um, Chan had said specifically that he likes reaction videos, which, like, I knew, but that he said, if you, not meaning me, of course, but like anybody, wants to react to them or appreciate the song that he would like that. And in my mind, that was like, I am released. I have permission. So um, and I've wanted to. I mean, like, I am such a fan of the music, and well, I'm just a fan, period. And so I just was like, okay, well, let's do this. So then um, I got Blake. Blake came home, and I was like, Blake, I need you to do a video with me because, first of all, me just doing it, that's not entertaining. I mean, it might be, but I think it would be better if Blake was with me. I just feel compelled that Blake be with me. And so he was like, no. And then I said, wait, but because he kind of feels the same way I do about, I mean, like he wants to be respectful. I don't know. But I told him, I said, I want you to, I feel like we should do this together. And so he was like, no. But then I was like, well, you know, Chan asked. And he was like, kind of got like this look like, oh no, I have to. It was so funny. So I showed him in the little video where that part, and he was like, okay, I'll do it with you. And I think he's actually really excited. I think he just needed permission too, in order to not feel like, I don't know, we're just nerds. So, so that's why we're going to do that. And um, then yesterday, so all of this is, I'm just going to talk to you about it. Um, Yesterday, I went to my friend's daughter's graduation party, and while I was there, there was a family, and the mom, of course, was Lynette's friend, my friend's friend, and maybe she's here because she took my name. If you're here, Diane, say hi. But she was there, and then her kids were there, and they're like in their 20s, from 22 to 27. And um, we were just talking about, like, they do karaoke and how people people that don't necessarily sing the best should be able to do karaoke because it's fun. And and so I brought up my YouTube channel and the fact that people were like, well, you're old. So, and I was like, it's all the same, arts, music, dance, all of that stuff. That should be for anybody. That's just what makes being human fun, and takes the edge off of all those not really the greatest human expressions or experiences. So so I told them that we're going to be doing reaction videos, and one of her sons, Matt, I think his name was, he is he's a Stray Kids fan. He went to Lollapalooza a couple of years ago, and um, I I was like, hey, have you heard the new album? And he was like, no, I haven't. And I was like, there's a song that it's going to, I mean, like, they're big, they're strong, stardom, they're stars, but this is going to make them like superstars. Like, it's going to be played everywhere, and it's called You. And when I heard the teaser, I knew that it would be phenomenal. But it's everything and more. I mean, it's just the most amazing song. So I wanted to play it for you guys, but I don't know that the sound would be because I feel released, like I can play stuff now. so um so I would like to play it for you, but I was messing around with the sound. I don't know that the sound would be the best, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it and then just go listen to it, like on Spotify or something. I mean, and or I can send you a link if you want to hear it like on decent speakers because this is going to be through my Bose, through the, but it's the most beautiful song and I want you guys to hear it because it is amazing. Their vocals are just wonderful and well, because I feel like his stuff, their stuff, Stray Kids stuff, I feel like I've been given permission to, uh, but I've always, their music is able to be played, you just can't monetize. So, so I could have been playing it. It was just myself that wasn't playing it. And so yeah. So I'm going to play it. I hope you like it. I hope it's not too tinny and gross because it's on this Bose, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it's just amazing. And then also, we'll continue to talk, and I'll tell you about railways. So anyway, railway, sorry. Woo. Of course it cuts out. It does that. It's a very old Bose. It's like uh 15 years, 16 years. Just a sec. Just have to reconnect. Was it bad? Could you hear okay? I can turn it up louder. I don't know if it'll help, but okay. Going back to no one has but no one has but too many times near and back to your going back to all I want is you. 너 하나씩만 내 전부를 잃은 거야 What should I do? 불현이 어떻게 말해도 여긴 나무 보는 숲 과거에 머무르고 이걸 사는 게 아니야 겨우기는 중 Life my love is you I'm sticking to you baby 너는 내 기억에 겨웠지나 그 순간이 피어 그때에서 지금 멈춰있어 Going back to 벗어날 수 없는 이미지 눈 감아도 it's you 지겨운 불안과 띵기 비어서 내게 치유 난 그대 매일 있지 it ain't easy baby I need you You to stay with me stay with me Going back to No one else but you No one else but you Too many times later than that I'm going back to you All I want is you You know that I die for you You know that I die for you I will die without you I oh I like that song too, of course. I like them all. I like them all. Anyway, isn't that, I don't know, did it come across well? Did you enjoy that? I just, oh my God. That's, I'm telling you, I hope they're ready because that's going to go everywhere. And the people that I was with, like Matt, he was like, well, you know, they're big. And I was like, yeah, but you don't understand the song. So I played the song and they were like, they were like, oh yeah. And he just kept looking at me and I'm like, exactly. The song is it. The song is it. It's just amazing. So, so I'm very much looking forward to doing the reaction videos with Blake. I'm doing no sewing today, but it's magical. I mean, like seriously, the music is just, it's magical. It's a magical song. Sorry, I'm bouncing my camera around. So, um, Blake and I are gonna do the first video, today after he gets home. He's probably gonna get back about 4, so we're gonna have to figure out how to use Prime Video. Prime? No. Anyway, whatever this software is that I'm using, we're gonna have to figure that out, and then we'll go to. Sorry, I noticed like when the song was playing, like the count went up to 9. Like, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna release it this week, as long as today goes well. So, hello. I know, Vanya. It's hard for me to see. That his voice in there is just, it just brings, I mean, just all of them. There's just such a Changbin. Oh my God. Like totally, there's just, is so raw and like, ah, man, it hits me in the heart. The whole thing hits me in the heart. Chan's voice hits me in the heart. It's just like, oh, they're all so good. So, yeah. And Felix's part too. I mean, it's all good. What else can you say? So, um, so yeah, later this week, I'm going to be the sewing stay. I've decided, but that's where I was going with that. So while we were sitting there, all of us around the little table, and we're all listening, and we're all enjoying, the older people and the younger people, and everybody. It was like, this is what I want this live stream to be. You know, this is what I want. Maybe my sewing channel. I mean, I want to have the sewing content, but as far as having the Stray Kids involvement, this is kind of what I want it to be. What is a cool idea, Alex? The live stream? Or I mean, like, yay, thank you, because I want it to be a cool idea. I want to have people just come here and enjoy the music and talk about the things that they like, and not I don't know, just a nice little place to be. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I hope you come back. I next week I'm not going to play like all the songs all the time because it's hard to chat. It's hard for people to hear when I'm playing the songs. But I was going to play Red Lights next week. And now I need to start sewing. So I just really would like, so I guess I'm going to have to start actually advertising now that I kind of have an idea about where I want this to go or where it's supposed to go. Anyway, okay. And guess who came in today? I have a little Nyx cat. She decided to join me again. So it's dark in here because it's foggy out there. I can't see. I cannot. I need a drink again. I'm stressed. But, so anybody else have any opinions? I'm at 5. I don't know about you. Oh, Railway. Let me tell you about Railway. Okay, this is just turning into a reaction video too. I'm not going to talk much about it because they are going to be releasing videos, and so I would prefer to wait to talk about Railway in detail with with the reaction video. But um, the one thing I did want to tell you guys, because I've talked about a lot about like Up All Night and Runners, and where it's in both sides, and Railway with headphones is like a total brain experience. It's the most amazing thing that I think I've ever heard. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a fan. You know, it really is fascinating because with the headphones on, and you can kind of get this, like, I listened to the album all the way to Lincoln, and then all the way around Lincoln, and then all the way to Omaha, and then all the way home. Excuse me. But with the headphones on, sorry, I'm telling you, I'm so thirsty. Okay, so it is, Jan's voice is up here, and then the music is kind of like around. And I know I'm very feeling, so some people might be like, what are you talking about? But this is what it feels like. And then the using the rhythm of the music is like the drums and the, I don't know, the sample sounds that are there. They create a rhythm of the train moving. And then his vocals kind of accentuate that, so that you really get that feeling that you're on a train, because it's about, well, I'm not even going to go, I don't even want to try to interpret it, but if it's a very sensual song. And kind of, it could be about sex, but I really think that Drive is more about sex. I think this is more about, anyway, I don't know. But so it's very, very, it just has that sway. But to add to that is, there's like background, not really vocals, but sounds like he repeats parts of what he says in the lyrics, and it'll be on one side, and then it kind of switches to the other in time with the rhythm of the music that's already kind of swaying. And so it's like you're on a train, a very slow train, but you're on a train. Michelle, you're here. I'm so happy to see you. I was just fangirling over Stray Kids music because they had some release of uh, the special album, and so I was talking about the magic that Chan created with Railway. So yeah, it's really phenomenal. I hope you guys will take a listen to the new album. It's called Hop, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I love this album, and I don't cry, even with you, which I would have thought I would like. It's so. I mean, the lyrics are so sad. I mean, like, it's such longing in the lyrics, but well, and in the music too. But I don't. I don't know. It's just it's a different feel. So, well, Michelle, I'm so happy you're here. We were just talking about everything, I guess. But um so now I'm going to stop talking about Stray Kids, because if I talk about everything that I've noticed, then the reaction videos won't be so good. Although it can be about the video itself. I I already watched Walking on Water, which is what we're going to do the first reaction video, but Blake hasn't, so it's going to be kind of like him experiencing it for the first time and me re-experiencing it, because there's plenty in there to see. I can't see it all in the first take anyway. So okay, let's see here. Let me figure out what exactly I'm supposed to be sewing, and then I'll get back to sewing. So um, anybody, I see there's 8 people here, so anybody else want to talk about Stray Kids or Everyday Magic? Oh, that's something else too. Walking on Water is about manifestation. And I was like, well, and they call it everyday supernatural. And I'm like, I just was talking about everyday magic last week. How funny. So, could be a synchronicity. Who knows? But, okay. So, anybody want to chat? Because I guess I could keep talking, but I can't talk and figure out what the heck I'm doing here. I think I'm supposed to be sewing this part. Yes, I'm supposed to be sewing the top of it. So from here up, over, and down. Here up, over, and down. I went to Barnes & Noble and got, there we go. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Books. I was going to tell you guys about, I don't know. Anyway, Michelle, are you working on anything or just kind of hanging out? Because if you're just hanging out, I don't know. I could continue to fangirl if it makes you happy. I invited myself to that family, Diane and her sons and daughter. She has 2 sons and a daughter. I was like, hey, if you guys go do karaoke, I'll come. Let me know. I'll come to Omaha because I don't have anybody to do karaoke with. Blake might eventually, like once he starts feeling himself, feeling more self-confident. That's what I like about doing all this stuff with him. Stray Kids has really been a good influence on him. They've really helped him to kind of just, I think, get comfortable with his own voice. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start sewing. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here, and I'll just keep talking. I'll say more positive things about Stray Kids. So, because, you know, there's so much to say. Hold on. The problem is the lighting in here is so bad because it's so dark outside. This is not good on me. So, that was something I was thinking about too, was, I mean, I know I've talked a lot about, you know, I've told my family they can't watch these live streams. I think I've mentioned that before, but I definitely, my mom! I can tell you about my mom. So when I was doing the jacket, my Chan jacket, my mom helped me, of course, and gave me the pattern that I used for it. Is that supposed to be 5/8 of an inch? Just a second. I'm sorry. Hang on. So I was showing her video of the jacket. So it was Chan going through the airport, and she was so cute. She likes Chan, so she was watching, and then she just stopped and she goes, "Oh, he's a bashful boy." It was so adorable. I was like, "Yeah, I think he is." So, but it's like she talks about, it was like the way she talks about Spencer and Blake. It was just really cute. So, okay, let me see if it's a 5/8 inch. I think it's a 5/8 inch, but I don't know. Seam for the collar. I need to see if it's a 5/8 inch seam or not, because if I make it too short, it will look terribly. And then I won't have a good idea about how to do it. So sometimes for the people that are not sewists, sometimes they put on the pattern piece, they say if there's a special seam distance, what it is supposed to be, and that's the undercollar, so that is not the piece I need. So I meant to sew this up last night, and I got home and I was just like, I am done. I am done with moving for a while. And so I sat on the couch, scrolled Instagram, and then meditated. Went outside. I have fallen asleep outside while meditating 3 times this week. I'm that tired. I'm like, I have got to go to bed earlier. I gotta stop this. But that, what night was that? Thursday night. The night, yeah, the night that they released Hop was the night that I stayed up all night sewing and then, had to work. I think I had 2.5 hours of sleep. No, I didn't because it was Friday, so I went to Lincoln, which, driving that tired is probably not a good idea either. It does not say anything about a separate, so I think it must be a 5/8 inch seam. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I've been staying off of Threads. However, I have seen more and more people talking about, like, could we not be, like, weird about railway, about, well, Chan taking off his jacket. It seems like I'm not the only one that's like, that's kind of strange. So that makes me feel better. Okay, here we go. Let's sew this collar up and see what happens. What are you working on today, Grace? And Lynn, what are you guys doing? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I feel like I need to talk about Stray Kids. Well, I like to talk about Stray Kids, but there's 7 people here that I'm like, well, you guys are 3. So there's 4 people. I could talk to you guys about my Oracle cards. Those have been fun. So, some about you, the song. I mean, I know it's about a relationship that ended, but I almost feel it's like, for me, my relationship with God, the divine, the universe, whatever, because like at different times in my life, I've been really close to God, and then at other times I've been really not close to God. And you know what? We're not talking about this because I feel that feeling in the back of my throat. So yeah, nope, we're not crying on this channel anymore. No more tears. there's no crying and YouTubing. So anyway, okay, so I gotta figure out something else to talk about. Let's see. I'm grateful some people are dropping in and dropping out. Grace is redoing the whole thing. I put a sleeve on backwards too. Right? You'll do good, Grace. That's frustrating, but I did that and it was suede cloth. So I was really worried it was going to end up looking terrible, but it turned out okay. That was something else. I wore a capelet to the thing yesterday, and everybody was trying it on and putting the hood up. I'm like, you got to put the hood up. And they're like, I feel so cool. And I'm like, that's what capes do. Capes are the best. Hoods are the best. They just make you feel like a badass. It's the best. I don't know if I can say that. Anyway, they do though. I mean, like everybody was just trying it on and like obviously like thrilled and taking pictures and oh, it's a placket with buttons. Oh, the plackets. I hate those sleeve plackets. I will avoid doing those, even if they're required. I don't know if this has a sleeve placket. I don't think so. I think it's just like a suit coat jacket. It's a 2-piece sleeve though. Okay, I need to find my other dot. I don't see another dot. Excuse me. I think it's just to 5/8 of an inch. So, okay. My God. So now I'm singing. Could you hear the song? I mean, like, was it okay? Did you like it? Was it kind of pretty? Did you think it was pretty? I think it's beautiful. Okay. I did put the tag that says this is the back on the front. Okay. Put elastic in the last PJ shorts. I missed some here. Men did a hole in the knit scarf and now you're tidying up your room. You're amazing. Oh, it's 11:45 already. I'm gonna have to sew on this. Well, if I don't have to do discovering denim, I can. I may or may not skip it and just do the cuffs, but I do want to make it work. Yeah, I'll let you know today. I'll get a hold of, it's Katenka that I was doing the other collaboration with. So we might be able, I mean, it's up to her. If she's okay with it, we'll just move it and we can do Discovering Denim on the 27th, and I'm washed out. So and how is it almost the 20th? I'm like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Okay, can you see it? Doesn't matter. I finally have it on. Okay, what's the next step? If nobody came today, I was going to just put on Stray Kids and just sew. But that's kind of boring for people that watch the playback. So not many people, they drop in and they like leave. But some people do watch the playback. Playback. Oh, I was telling you about changing my mindset. So I'm just waiting. Instead of like failing, I've decided I'm just waiting for the success, for the rest of my people to show up, because you guys are my people. But and I just love you so much. I've been having a really like being closer to God now, the universe, everybody, whatever you want to call him. It's been really, it's nope, can't talk about it. Never mind. So I'm not talking. I'm just really happy with where I am right now. It's just been a really nice month. I did not get to see the Geminid meteor showers or the full moon last night, and I am so sad because it's cloudy, foggy, and awful. Did anybody get to see the meteor shower or I mean, there'll still be some, but I think it's going to be cloudy for the weekend, the rest of the weekend. And then the full moon was last night, so I think it might have been pretty, but I didn't see it. I couldn't even see the moon. It was so dark driving home from Lincoln, and I went on the back roads, so there was no lights whatsoever. It would have been perfect for star watching, but whatever that's called. Whatever I just said it was. Okay, so pin upper collar and facing to under collar and jacket, right sides together, matching notches. I think that's what I'm at. I sewed edge stitch. Wait. On outside edge stitch, close to the edges. I'm not edge stitching. Pin upper collar band to neck edge of facing. No, did that. Sew that on. Edge stitch. I feel like I just jumped, like 51 to 52. I'm not there yet. I can't be at 52. A lot of stuff got tossed in here when you were cleaning the rest of the house. Yeah, that's the way that works. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. It can be hard. Maybe I am at 52. The joys of sewing. Trying to figure out what exactly do the directions mean. And you'd think after you do it a couple of times, like you put on a few collars, you should know what you're doing. No, it's new every time for me. Do you guys have that problem? Pin upper collar band and neck edge facing, matching notches, shoulder seams remaining, small dots base, stitch between large dots, pin collar facing seam open, pressing band seam allowance toward band. And it's like reading Greek. Like, what language is this? Oh, I got to speak Spanish with a lady on Tuesday, Wednesday night. When I went to Walmart, she was like, "I don't speak English." She works there, and then so we talked in Spanish. So I was like, I can still communicate. I was so excited, and I think she was kind of happy too. People look at me and they don't think I know Spanish, so it's like I felt good, and she was a very nice lady. So, okay, press collar facing seam open, pressing band seam allowance toward band, trim pressed edge of collar band to 3/8 inch. Why do I not understand what the heck they're talking about? Maybe because I'm still tired. I don't know. Let's look. Okay. Ow. Pin collar. Oh. No. What? Well, maybe. It's 11:51. So, I'm washed out again. Lighting is terrible. 7 steps in these instructions just for the packet. Sewing studio instructor. These instructions. Yeah, I think I need to. I wonder if they have. It's a Vogue pattern, so I don't think it should be. Kenneth King. He's Why am I so washed out? Okay. Kenneth King is a no, still washed out, but hey, you can't see the wrinkles, so we'll just let it go. Yeah. Can you just sew them? I mean, do you have to have the plackets, or is that like make the shirt? I'm assuming it's sleeve shirt. So, um, Kenneth King is a really good. I mean, like fashion industry. He's been in there forever. And when I did Blake's 1890s suit, my friend who is a sewist in Germany, she's German in Germany, and she's a sewist. The way I made that sound was weird, but she kind of kind of she tagged him in one of my questions to her, and he answered it for me and got a follower, because like, how many people do that? How cool is that? So he's in Threads magazine, actually. You guys can, like, he does articles and stuff. He actually did the lace article that I referenced a while. I mean, like, that was last year, but I'm trying to decide if I should even spend the time to try to figure out this, or if I should just wait, see if I can find a video, and I'll just talk to you guys for the next 7 minutes. What do you want to talk about? Anything on your mind? What music did you listen to? Have you ever heard? Let's see. I did not get to listen to Ghost. That was Aaron's last 2 times ago. Boy, I am seriously washed out. Why? Nothing changed here. Why am I washed out all of a sudden? Where I'm sitting? I don't know. I look very 80s. Sorry. Let's go back further. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I should just end the live stream. I will just end the live stream because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, wait. There, that's the one. So I have like 3 lights set up. Oh, still kind of. Anyway, okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for coming. And Michelle, I hope things are better for you. And Erin, I hope you did a wonderful job and finished strong. And Grace, I hope everything works out. I will let you know about Saturday. And Lynn, keep up the good work. And everybody else that is not chatting, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed today if you stayed for the whole thing. And yeah, everybody say bye so we can have closure. And I will see you in our next reaction, in our very first reaction video. Don't have high expectations because it's probably going to be probably one of the worst reaction videos out there, but maybe not. Maybe it'll just be super cute. Yeah, you're welcome, Michelle. Um, and what was I going to say? Reaction video, and then um, otherwise, I'll see you next Friday for a video, sewing video. Hi, I just keep washing out, scoot back. And then next Sunday, I will have a live stream again. So, and I will play red lights, and you guys will finally hear what I've been talking about this whole time. Okay, it looks like everybody that's going to say bye has said bye, so I'm leaving. You guys have a good day and a good week, okay?